We're back again, myself and JLR Doug, doing the comms this evening for the IMSA, DTR IMSA series. Welcome, Doug.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, Moomin.
Excellent stuff, yeah.
Awesome to be back.
Absolutely. Yeah, so supported or powered by ROBIO.AI this evening, so yeah.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Richie in the chat.
Great stuff, yeah.
There's Hippie joining us too.
Evening.
Give us a thumbs up if the audio is all good. We got Moomin's chat turned up, so hopefully everything is good and loud.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let me just put that in there. Yeah, I'll just post that in.
Hey, Sayo.
Yeah, so it's MX-5s first. Round 2, Watkins Glen short course, and that will be a 20-minute race. So that's going to be quite a fun little battle. We've had a few practices. It's and we've changed to mediums, so we've gone with medium tyres. We thought that the softs just were a little bit too grippy, weren't allowing for a little bit of extra rotation really and help, especially with braking as well. So it tends to be a little bit too grippy at the front end. Under braking, so yeah.
These are fun. These are fun cars. It really is. When you get it, when you get the settings right and you get the balance of the car right, it's so much fun. I know I had. I don't generally do daily races, but when they had the MX-5s at Road Atlanta, I was cranking those races out. It was just a lot of fun. You know,
yeah,
trying out different liveries and that sort of thing. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are a lot of fun.
Sayo's in the wrong car.
I think, yeah, no doubt, probably in a Group 3 or something, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, and the beloved FT1. Sayo loves the FT1.
Yes, I'm pretty sure there's very much a love for the car, Sayo has for the FT, so perhaps one time we'll have a series whereby, or a race night maybe, where it's just all VGTs and imaginary sort of, we could do that. It'd be a bit of fun.
Fantasy car.
Fantasy League, yeah. We do the Fantasy League.
There's plenty of them, that's for sure. And that tower is a very nice car. It's a sharp-looking car. So.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. I think it's, racing-wise, it's probably better than the actual racing Super itself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good-looking car.
That's a Super. It doesn't have a GT3 or a Group 3 in real life. So, which is when they had it in GT500 in Japan in the Super GT, but I don't think or maybe they do or don't. But I know that they have a GT300 version of it, which would essentially be a GT4. So, no, GT300 is GT3.
Yeah, it's GT3, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I think there's a base version as such, but it's not that different to the road-going car so much, I suppose. But the YT is the one that's, FT, I should say. Just quite a cool-looking car, really. Right, let me just check a few bits.
Display on.
There we are. That's no lines. Yep, beautiful.
There's Nick in the chat. We got Opal in chat.
Opal's in there too. Excellent. Lovely. Okay.
Oh, you'd rather not. So I'd rather not have a one-make FT1 race.
Right, let's have a look. Where are we?
Simon with a representative lap there with the 126.2. So I just didn't practice right now. So yeah, the sauce might be a little too grippy. So I think I barely got out on that. Got half a lap on the big course with racing soft tires on it. the MX-5. Yeah. I think I was going way too fast going into the chute, going down towards the into the boot. And it spun around on me. Yeah.
Yeah. I find sort of just trying to do as much braking as you can in a straight line is definitely the best way to do it sometimes. So, but you do sometimes, naturally you do sort of, on certain parts of the track you are slightly at an angle anyway, so you're always going to be braking at slight angles, but good fun. Great fun to drive though. Really are. Really enjoyable. Very enjoyable indeed.
I have that track reference.
So let me just.
Yep, there we have the track for reference. So.
Well, I'll just run down the drivers really quickly this evening then. So it's split up into two. So we have the Pro drivers and the Pro-Am drivers. That'll become even more apparent in the next race, in the main 60-minute race as well, when we have the multi-class event going on. But yep, so Pro drivers this evening, we've got Rosberg, Sayo, Nicky M3 guy. We don't have Hippie, Kieran, Yari, and Tom Fear. I guess we're waiting. Are we waiting on Tom at the moment?
Yes,
he is.
Yep, speak, and he appears.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, brilliant stuff. He's here. That's good.
Say Tom three times in a row.
There you go. And so the Pro-Am drivers is DTR Simon Pyman, and then we have Ian FM78 Peter. We don't have Tyson Bullet Masher, who's joining us this evening for his first race with us. Thankfully he was able to join us this evening, so it'll be his first race with us this series. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on with the MX-5 and also in the multi-class as well, because he'll be in the Mustang. And then we have Leclerc as well, deputising for Power Maxi, who couldn't make it this evening, and also Muggelina unfortunately couldn't make it this evening either, so he's at a birthday party, so yeah, I hope he has a lovely time with that as well. So 6 in the Pro-Am this evening, so that's the driver lineup.
Yep. So yeah, this is a classic, one of the storied tracks of United States, Watkins Glen, the Glen. It's hosted many important race in its day. F1 at one point, Grand Prix, and then it's since not really been doing that very much anymore. It's a bit too narrow, I would say. Too many hard things to run into, so they've basically knocked it back to basically touring car or GT cars. I don't even think they do the big prototypes anymore, the hypercars and that sort of stuff. It's just GT3s, GT4s, and I think GT NASCAR that comes here. So not any of the very, very fast cars anymore. I don't think IndyCar even comes here anymore. But I could be wrong on that count, but I don't seem to remember IndyCar being here. So
yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
It's a great track to race on. I do like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the Armco, the barriers all around the track. There's very few places where you have any real runoff per se, but there's a few spots on the track. But as we come down into turn one, on board with Yari right now, so we come down into turn one and go through these climbing S's. They don't really have a name. You got turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. We go down the back straight. So we're ready to hit the final turn here. As Yari's carrying it pedally, but stay on board. And as we go into what some people call it the bus stop, but it's officially known as the inner loop. A quick right, left, and left, right chicane. And then we go into the outer loop. and this is what they usually call the NASCAR layout. They do not use the boot, do not use the chute and the boot in NASCAR version. So this is the NASCAR layout.
Gotcha.
And come into turn 10, or it's not technically turn 10 anymore, and then the final turn. So it's basically turn 4 and turn 5, or turn
Gotcha.
6 and 7. I'm sorry. So I'm looking at the layout and trying to discount, subtract the lap count, or turn count from the lap overall. So,
of course, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, misses out all the toe and that, doesn't it? So yeah,
Yep.
all that part, the foot, I should say.
Yeah, we will be using the big course for the races following this.
That's right. Yeah, the 60-minute multi-class will be on the main one, so be on the big boy. I like both versions of the track, to be honest. I think this is ideal. This version's ideal for sort of like the lower powered machinery area, just ideal for that.
Yeah.
Really good fun around that. It's like an elongated hairpin, so it works out really quite nicely.
Yeah, I think cars with slightly less downforce, aero grip, it might benefit when you're going through the inner loop or the bus stop, where you can unsettle. You need a lot of confidence going in through there, even though those curbs are nice and slow and large, and you can ride them very well. But I think when you're in a car with a lot of downforce from aero, when you upset that suction from the air on those curves, you can take too much.
It lifts it, doesn't it? Yeah. You get that little bit of lift, and suddenly that front end can come around a little bit, and before you know it, the tail's following. So but, I think that you get that down on that the one hairpin, don't you? The Type 1.
Yeah.
Which is a toe. Would that be the toe hairpin?
The toe, where you're coming down and you lip around and you start climbing back.
That's right, to the right, and then you start climbing back up. You clip that one. If you hit that curbing there, that tends to want to bring you around, because like you say, you lose that downforce at the front end, and it just it pulls you around a bit.
Yeah, I found that. Yeah, exactly. If you try to, you can't really hook any of these curbs. They don't like to be hooked, and just help drag you around. You kind of try to avoid it. Just keep the car flat as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's my experience. Everybody will be different. So. Yeah, it's pretty generous on the for the most part. It's kind of generous on the run over. I mean, going out of turn 1, you can go all the way up to, but if you get your inside tire over the yellow and red curbing, you'll get a penalty. The way we have it set up right now, but going through the inner loop, bus stop chicane, it's pretty generous there. You can get a penalty on that first part. If you take a little too much, you won't get a penalty there. And running wide is where you're going to get a penalty here. It does not benefit you to run, to cut a lot of the inside off, because you'll lose traction. So I guess we should be.
We're not going to be too far away from qualifying, I think. So.
Yeah, I think we should be qualifying here in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Try to get a good look at everybody's liveries. A lot of effort is put into these liveries.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a Hickson themed livery on Peter's car, and there's the definite classic Mazda 787B Renown Charge livery on Tom's car.
Tom, he likes that, but I think he used that in the last series too, didn't he? So definitely likes that one. It does look quite good on it.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, they use it. It's a livery that's used in the actual US MX-5 Cup. One of the drivers does use that. There's a couple of like heritage liveries that are used on the real life Cup cars.
Cool.
I've made a few of them myself in livery editors, but I have not. I don't think I've done the Marlboro livery. I've not done.
Oh, okay.
But I've done a few of those liveries. So.
Yeah, I've noticed a few you posted. I think
Yeah.
you posted a few over time, so yeah. Cracking stuff.
Yeah. Once you get
maybe get a...
You get the base down, and I think I made one for Nick, his standard Pennzoil livery. I don't know that Nick is using that this today, but
he had to change account because he had issues with the other account, so he changed account. So he didn't have time didn't have time to grab it or whatever, so or couldn't find it. So all I did is just quickly slap one up together for him real quick this evening.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed he'll be able to get that organised for the next one. So
looks like we're getting ready to change to qualifying here soon. Here we go.
Yep. Okay. So Pro-Am out first. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Yeah, Cheddar. Yeah, Cheddar was a reserve, I believe. I think 6 hours of the Glen and IMSA is going to another track this year. I think it's going to Road America. They're doing 6 hours at Road America. The Glen will only be a short standard sprint race for GT3s only, I think. And maybe GT4s as a support race in real life.
So. Yeah, Peter with the Pink Floyd.
Yes, Duggan Newman. Okay. Yes, Richie. Yes, I don't know what he's hashtagging question marks. So.
It's a shame. Yeah, we got Chad would have come in, but he's going to be a bit too quick for Pro-Am, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we have, I guess the Pro-Ams are our lower ranked drivers out on track first, I believe, and then the pro drivers are waiting for their after 10 minutes. I think it's a 10-minute total qualifying, 5 first for the Pro-Ams, and then 5 after that for the pros. So it's enough to get a couple of laps in if you can keep them on track, not invalidate them. So as we see Peter in the Pink Floyd livery.
Yep.
It's like he's going to be our first customer for our flying lap, and Simon's done penalty, so that's a throwaway lap. Tyson tries to keep it in bounds.
Always think it's quite good. Generally try to, especially with the first flying lap, always try to just get a banker in and then sort of go for it.
Yeah. I hear a tire screeching.
Yes,
that's somebody else's off track.
Someone's someone's having fun.
So I gotta go back to bullets. Yeah, I think Peter's gonna be our possibly first representative lap. Drift action there. Here he comes to the line. .9, 126.902.
Nice. Ooh, look at that sideways.
Yeah.
Through.
Simon puts down 141, which these laps are valid, but not setting the world on fire. A lot of people are cutting, carrying penalties and that sort of stuff. So we got Tyson put in a lap on 29.5. He's in P2 in Pro-Ams. So there's a lot more time out there. I mean, not a lot more time, but there's still some time out there for the drivers, but we've got
definitely.
4 minutes gone by, so not a lot of time.
1:26 is a good start, so yeah.
Yeah, I think what they say, it's like an out lap and 2 flying laps is pretty much all you're going to get before you got to come in. So this will be it for Peter. Whatever he's got here is going to be it for him. Yep, he's already jumped in. Tyson's. Let's see if anybody else is carrying purple sectors or blue sectors. I see Simon's next across the line, I believe. Nope, Carr's going across the line at 26.9. Simon's any better here? Looks like he could be better across the line. Yep, 26.1.
Crikey, yeah.
Yep, sounds like somebody's horn is broken.
Yeah, it's definitely.
All right, here's Tyson coming across the line. Looks like he's not pushing it, so that's going to be it. So we're going to go with our pros out to the line. A bunch of angry bumblebees make it towards turn 2. Jari will stay on board with Jari as he is the first welcome viewers. As we are in qualifying for MX-5 Cup for the DTR IMSA season. This is round, well, we call it race 3, round 3. We have support class. This is qualifying for that right now, the MX-5s, and we will follow this with a combined Pro-Am race in GT or Group 3 and Group 4 cars.
Yep. So let's see, we've got 126.1 to beat. Hey, there's Chad.
Yep. I think. Legurg was. Yari.
Yeah, Legurg isn't. Yeah, Legurg's struggling. I think we'll see if he can possibly get on for the main race, but otherwise, yeah, there would be a space normally. Right. But you probably would have too much pace for Pro-Am.
Right.
That would be the issue.
Saying,
yeah, because it's the Pro-Am class as opposed to the Pro.
Right. We've got. So now we are into some of our toms at the head of the class for a flying lap. As Yari went doing some lawn care there at turn, I believe, 6. Penultimate turn before the start-finish line. So, stay on board with Tom as he charges towards the bus stop / inner loop. You really got to be on top of that counter steering when you go over those curbs.
Yeah.
If you're not anticipating what that car is going to do, it will put you right into the barrier. Purple sector. So it comes towards the final turn and the start-finish line.
Let's see. Yep. And Tom coming over first.
26 flat.
By a 10th. Yep. He's a 10th quicker than Simon.
Yeah.
125. Oh, okay. Oh, they're coming in thick and fast.
Yep. Kieran. And Rosberg 2, that's a 25.8. So,
okay, might be at the banker, so Tom might be putting in the banker there, and then might see if he can push it a little bit.
Across the line, 27.
Okay.
Sayo coming in the last couple turns.
Yari carrying penalty. Okay.
Sayo to P4.
One. Yep.
Let's see, Kieran's up on his last time. Yep, 3/10 up. He's got a little bit of a sniff of a draft from Rosberg in front. Full slidey, full slow. Tom with,
Tom with a 125.5.
Right. Kieran.
Oh, Kieran.
Nipsing. Yep, that's pretty much going to be it. Yep,
yeah, by 900s.
Yep.
Yep. 900s.
Wow.
There's not a lot between them.
Yep.
Yari with 128. Gosh.
Sayo's still has a chance. The last of the flying laps remaining, I believe.
Nick, I think Nick's finished his as well. So yeah, it's just be Sayo.
Yeah, Tyson. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they had to make a admin decision or race organizer decision and switch to medium tires. So I'm not privy to that, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it was easy. Sayo to P3, 26.1, so slightly
there we go.
Better, I believe. Slightly better than their that prior. Yeah, this Delta's showing the wrong things. So, I think. I can't tell now. Maybe that wasn't the better lap was the 26.1.
Yeah, Tom did a 125.5, didn't he? So if he's only 3/10 down, then it looks about right.
Yeah, we'll see at the end.
Kieran was 25.4. Yeah, it's about right. 25.7.
Yeah, we'll see at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see it when it comes through. Everyone else is all finished, I believe. So yeah.
If Sayo could jump out, just exit, probably run over would. Yeah, a few of the levers are very similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Toyota branding on Sayo's Mazda. So I don't get that. So let's take a look at the results.
Wow. Yep. Absolutely.
So Karen with a 125.425, followed by Tom, like 900ths away, and then Sayo, and then Rosberg, then Simon Pyman, and Nick, and then Bullet Masher, and follow me, Peter, and Ian, Hippie, Yari, and Tyson. So,
crikey. Yeah.
I think
3 seconds.
Getting used to the tires. I think for Tyson, definitely, lower grip.
Yeah.
That's never appreciated. So.
Yeah, we've been practicing with it the last 2 practices really, and it's has been spoken about and adjusted in the info as well. But yeah, no worries.
How about the last time they did the MX-5s? Was it on racing tires or was it on sports tires? I can't remember now. So typically they use the comfort tires on these cars in the daily races. The race tires.
Yeah.
Way grippier, but so. Hey, Shocky.
Yeah, evening, Shocky. Nice to have you, mate. Nice to see you there. Faulkner as well was in earlier, so yeah, welcome in, Faulkner. Nice to have you join, mate. Nice to have you join. Yeah, so pretty 4 drivers in the 125s then. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 126s, and then we've got a 127, 128, and a 129. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. And we're about to start. 20-minute race. Okay, rolling start.
Yeah. Trying to go about middle ways in, see everybody.
Lovely. So let's see it all through turn 1.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all through nicely.
Yeah. Let's try to jump up into the draft like they do in the real cars. Big old hole in the air behind the car.
Okay, so you've got Tom's going for a move on Kieran.
Yep.
It's through.
Makes people sick by my camera work here. Just trying to get all trying to make sure that the bus stop is where all the action happens.
It does, so, yeah.
See,
generally,
got to split the difference with some of the things going on.
Oof. Not much space between those. Oof, yeah. Very close towards the top. Yep.
Turn, Kieran's got a lot of room there on the inside. Nice. Yeah, bunched right up.
Yeah. Look at that. That's all come together within the one lap. Everyone's on top of each other.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the split here between the pros and the pro-ams a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it on the number board? It's not on the number board, is it? Or is it? We don't have. Oh. Got
the pro-am scenarios, or
yeah, if it's on the decals.
No, there isn't. No, I didn't get around to that this year.
Yeah, we should have. I think
different colour mirrors. I think we might.
Yeah,
I might.
Or banner. The banners could be different colours. The windshield banners probably could be. That might be the best way to sort that.
Good call. Kieran with a 1.5 second penalty as well, so he's got to burn that off. Oops.
Yeah, Kieran. He's going to carry that penalty all the way around. So.
Yeah. Can be a little bit of a bonus sometimes because it'll allow you to, well, I say bonus, you can push a little bit more knowing you're going to lose that and try and give yourself a bit of space from the person behind, but doing that can also get you an extra extra penalty.
A little sparky action there at the final turn. Like, I think Peter and Ian also got a little bit of got a wall there. Some barrier usage. Back up here with the leaders. Nice little battle here. And it's like back and forth. You're in the draft. You get drafted. You're making passes. Yeah, just like the real thing.
It is, yeah.
These three, you could throw a blanket over the top three right now.
You could. And the others aren't too far behind either.
Yeah. You still have Kieran with the penalty. Like 1.5 seconds, he'd definitely be following, flying backwards. But hey, trying to push.
Peter and Ian. I'll keep a little look at the back end as you keep an eye on the front. I'll sort of, if there's anything else, I'll give you a shout, but at the moment, most of the action at the front, I believe.
Yeah. So Kieran had to dive out of the way a little bit. Now he's well off the back end now. P6 now from P4. They were in P4 now. Now Tom was leading. Now Tom and Simon have penalties.
Crikey, yeah.
And Hippie's carrying a 2-second penalty.
Gosh.
Well, everybody's getting penalties. I think somebody else got a penalty there. Yep, Simon jumped into another second penalty.
Yep. Oh, he's doing very well for the pro-am as well, Simon. So
this is good for Rosborg and Sayo. Tom's going to drop back just a little bit. The half second, well, it'll hurt, but it won't hurt nearly as bad.
Nope. And Kieran will join up with the party.
Rosberg, way too much. Oh, he's off. Rosberg is off. Get a little too much of the curb there. So Tom now carrying that that half second penalty. He takes the lead. Now he's going to have to. The ghosting is on for these penalties. Yep, no, it's just a quick dab, and he's back in the slipstream of Sayo. So it hurt, but not hurt that bad since he was in the lead from Rosberg's spin.
It's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame.
Sayo had to check up a little bit, but now it's everyone's free and clear of their penalties. We have Sayo at the lead, followed by Tom, and then Nick and Kieran is recovered from his penalty also. So this is
yeah, it's definitely a two-split race now. So
yeah,
first
go back through that.
Tom might have gone wide.
Oh no!
I might see it. I'm sorry.
Yep, second penalty. Yep, you're right. So go back to the lead. So we have Sayo in the lead. Tom with a 1 second penalty in second. Nick, Kieran in fourth. And Yari. It's been a quiet race. We haven't really said much about Yari. He's in fifth. Then Rosberg, and then Peter, Ian in eighth, and then Hippie. Another quiet, just kind of trudging along in 10th. And Simon Pyman, who's got a bunch of penalties and been, well penalized. And then Tyson.
Yes. Yeah, that's such a shame, isn't it? That's such a shame.
And Bullet Masher for our first race with us. So trying to just get used to all the drivers.
Yeah, 126.5 last lap though, so that was nice.
Yeah.
It's tricky to sort of get your pace in. If you haven't driven it too much, then you've got to find where the pace is. You've got to find where all the points is. You can make that little bit of time, but yeah, it takes a bit of time.
Yeah.
Certainly does. Great to have them in there. So we'll join us.
Seeing that the top four covered by about 2 seconds, from first to fourth. As Tom served his penalty and he's back into P3, making a move around Nick.
Oh, it's close. That was close. Yep.
Kieran with a penalty again. It's P2.
That's another one.
Well, he's got a little bit of gap there, but he's probably going to just go right back into a battle for second with Tom and Nick.
Still another 12 minutes to go yet, so a lot can still happen.
Oh yeah. We had a lot going on, and we were only 8 minutes in. But like I said, we are having this field is being strung out with all of these penalties. There's Yari with the penalty.
Yes, yeah. Crikey, there we go. Rosberg's going to take that position, so he should take P5. Hippie's not too far adrift. Ian just not too far off that as well. Peter's just
there
behind,
we go.
so yeah.
Tom, like I said, right back into a battle with Kieran and Nick for P2. And it gives up a 2 second lead to the leader, Sayo. So we got people who showed up back to the house, just stomping around. Hey Neil, how you doing, my friend? Neil in the chat. Neil Wright, Seal, our friend.
Hey, Neil. Not seen you for ages. Hope you're well. Good to have you in the chat, mate. Excellent stuff. Thank you.
Got, so as Kieran takes the lead from Tom. There's a lot of that slipstreaming. So we still have, that was a 2 second lead to first, but it goes right away very quickly. If you can work together, you can get yourself right back up there. But it's hard to not battle when you're racing this close. Try to work together. It's such a short race.
But
it is very difficult. But I mean, like in the real MX-5 Cup, you have to work together to get yourself back, because it's really going to be a battle of the last lap.
In case you just sort of whenever you can, sort of, unless you've really got a lot of pace to go past with somebody by, then you're better off just sort of allowing the person to take that cleanest racing line and just trying to stay with it. Try and catch them that way, I guess. So let's come down there. Well, yeah, it's come down a little bit. Yeah, a couple of tenths.
Yeah, we're down to down to a second.
Nick's come back a little bit.
Yeah, that from first to fourth covered by about 2 seconds. But we've got Kieran making real inroads and getting back to the lead. Was down to like almost 2 seconds. Now it's back to 8 tenths. So we'll run back through the field to P5 here, the second group. Roseburg trying to battle back from the penalties and spins. Doing a great job back into P5. And then the Hippie is right there on his tail. Slipstream. Yep. And there's Ian. Well, you have it. And I'm sure Ian's, pretty quick. And he has probably been battling the car and the track. Yari, and hopefully don't incur any commentators' curses to our drivers. It often happens. But,
he did have a 1 second penalty, I think, in the last lap. I think Yari didn't he? So he had to spend that off.
Yeah,
pretty much dropped him back a touch.
Bullet and Tyson are going to have a nice little battle here.
Peter and Simon are having a nice little battle, and then you've got, absolutely. So this could be quite good. This could be nice. It's nice if you can get a couple of little pairings if you've drifted off a little bit, but at least it gives you a nice little battle, a nice little fun battle together.
Yep.
Bring it home together. It's nice. It's good. 10% of these points from this series, also from the MX-5 Cup series, go towards the main series as well. So any points that you pick up in this, 10% of them go towards that main series. So it's all useful points.
Good evening, Rick. Rick in the chat.
Hey, Rick. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome.
We still got 7 tenths. So Kieran is definitely, battles right back after, his penalties have been fighting back, really hard. He put himself back in the chance for the win. Not at 4 tenths now. So. There's got Tom, and it looks like Nick has dropped off. Nick's got a penalty. He must have had a major off. Okay. We missed that. Hippie's got a penalty. Nick just served his second penalty. So that means we're just going to have another little group of 4 cars between Hippie, Ian, and Nick, and Yari.
On the inside.
Yep.
Oof, almost. Didn't quite manage to make it. But slowly but surely Ian's got himself up to P6, hasn't he? See that? Not been too bad.
Simon and Peter at 9th and 10th. Got a little battle going here too. So try to go back into the leaders.
That's nice.
Yep, Sayo's still maintaining that just a little over half a second lead. So we're at 13 minutes. We've got 7 minutes left. So you're looking at probably about 7 or 8 laps, probably.
Yeah, I think so. 6 minutes. Yeah, just about that, I think.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Like 6 laps, I think, something like that. 1.5 minutes almost in it, but just under. Yeah.
Right.
6 to 7. Yeah, absolutely. So 8 tenths at the moment. Tires.
Yeah, Sayo is just going full throttle, all the way pedal all the way down. As that lead is slowly increasing, and I'm sure Kieran's going to start pushing as laps start ticking off.
I've noticed tire wear as well is obviously a thing to notice too. So I guess that's going to be coming in now, coming into play.
If fuel was supposed to be an issue, I don't think we started with a full tank of gas, did we? I didn't notice that. So everybody's about a quarter tank. Fuel probably isn't meant to be an issue with this type of race. No pit is required, so it's just one of those things. Hippie again.
Yeah, it's a straight up sprint.
Oh, got a gaggle of penalized drivers here. Hippie with a second, Yari with a half second, Nick with a half second,
crikey,
and
yes.
then Ian with 2 seconds. So
oh my word! What's
it was
doing?
bad and got slightly better, and then it went way bad. So Simon's definitely gonna benefit from some of these penalties because Ian is gonna give up a lot of time here, and they're not even through the area where you get a lot of penalties through the bus stop. There's a lot of penalties still.
I mean, Peter could even come into play a little bit. It's not inconceivable at all. So it's not. And still with another 4.5 minutes yet to go.
Yeah. Hippie serving penalties. Yeah, and Ian with the massive, and with this car, this is such a momentum car. If you lose that speed, it's so hard to get it back. Even just that little half-second chop of the throttle really hurts.
It does.
Back to the leader here. Sayo continues to just slowly eke out a little bit more of a gap because he's now at full second to Kieran in P2. But and Tom is again carrying another penalty. It's a full second penalty.
He had that.
Yeah, so that.
Not
making any inroads when you keep getting penalties. So.
No, he's got a buffer between himself and Rosberg in fourth place, so at least he's got that as a bit of a buffer. But ideally you want to try and be looking to try and chase down those front guys, I think.
So we have Nick and Hippie right together, 5th and 6th, going in towards the inner loop. Let's see.
Nice little battle there.
I believe Nick and Hippie have raced each other for many years, even many years before DTR.
Yes. Yeah.
Back in the old GR3 days. So we have Simon and Yari. Another little clutch.
Renewing old rivalries.
Yeah,
absolutely. And Kieran as well, obviously. So Kieran's about as well. So.
Got
Ian. Excellent.
Peter back in 10th, Bullet Masher in 11th, and Tyson's still trying to get used to these racing medium tires. So Sayo has got a huge lead now. Tom must have had a massive off because he's down now to Kieran is gone because Kieran was right there. So now
Kieran must have had off. Yeah, it must have been Kieran then.
Yeah, so Kieran is off, and I believe is now suffering a penalty too. So
he is.
But Tom is 7 seconds behind the leader, so that's a lot of time to make up. So now it's just now we have a few minutes left in the race. We're probably looking at maybe 2 laps left. So
definitely.
now it's just Sayo is just gonna just do what you've been doing, and hopefully the reward will be top step, and then Tom can do the same thing to have a nice solid P2.
Okay.
Not a whole lot you're going to be able to do on the track without cutting to get that 7 seconds chopped down. Kieran has had some difficulties we haven't noticed, but he's right in the clutches of Rosberg.
We should all have just enough fuel for this one. So you can see the fuel light.
Yep, fuel lights.
On a few going red.
Yep.
But there should be enough in the tank for this.
Nick is now
maintain
that lead over Hippie. He actually gained a little bit of time there. But Simon has got a nice little battle with Yari. They're right on each other.
Yeah, brilliant.
As we see Ian go.
Ian went a bit wide at last one as well, I think so. Yeah.
Be collecting another.
A 1
second penalty of.
We'll
go on board with Sayo as they come around the outer loop, going down the NASCAR back straight. And turn 6 and 7. To the purple sector, so Sayo's looking to better that 125 flat that currently is posted. Get a little bit of the grass up against against. Yep, got some front damage.
Might be a half-second penalty, but yeah.
Yeah, front damage.
Sometimes it can penalise you. Oh, no, he's through.
Roof
there we go.
8.43. 8 seconds.
Yeah, he's won that
there
one.
We go.
And
Tom across the line. Then the Kieran to Rosberg.
P3 Rosberg, how close that was at the end.
Nick's trying to hold off. Hippie crossing the line.
Oof.
5th. Simon for 7th. Jari for 8th.
Jari, look at that. Wow.
And we have Ian crossing the line for 9th. Peter.
Yeah.
And then we've got Tyson. The bullet masher must have had a problem.
Must have had a it must have span.
Yeah, we don't see any damage. It must have already cleared past there. So
yeah, might have gone a little bit wide at one of the turns.
So stay on board. Tyson as he crosses the line. Goes yard of a bullet masher.
Beautiful.
Serpentine across the line. Backwards.
Brilliant. Well done, Bullet. Well done. Nice 360 at the end.
Yeah.
That's how to finish.
Well done, everybody. We'll take a look at the results here.
Yeah, GG's, everyone. GG's.
Congratulations to Sayo for in the early days that was not a guaranteed victory at all. We had a lot of back and forth.
Cool,
so take a look at the results here. And we have Sayo winning the race. Well done. Congratulations for the best lap of the 125 flat. Could have probably bettered that into the 24s if not for that contact with the wall at the end there. Then we have Tom in 3rd, Tom in 2nd, Kieran in 3rd, Rosberg in 4th, followed by Nick in 5th, Hippie, Simon in Jari, and Ian in 9th. Follow me 78, Peter, and 10th, and Tyson and Bullet Masher. So
superb. Right. And everybody improved their lap times from qualifying too. So definitely getting used to it. But wow, some of those times: 125.0, 125.1, 125.023 as well by Rosberg, and another 125.1 by Hippie. So
So going to
quick laps were very quick.
Yeah. So everybody's going to be jumping into the
the main race.
Yeah, main race. We're looking at
the main race.
60 minutes. We have a little bit of practice, followed by qualifying of 15 minutes, and we'll do the same thing with the Pro-Am drivers in the Group 4s. I keep saying GT, but it's Group 4s. Then followed by the pros in the Group 3s.
Group 3. So you got it.
So it's looking at qualifying at
20:30.
Yeah,
there you go. So
30,
6 minutes.
half past the hour, so about 6 minutes of practice.
Yeah.
So, we've got a mix of, again, these are based in the IMSA series, I guess, so we don't have some cars that aren't represented, so it's more realistic car choices. Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, Lexus.
Ferrari.
There could be a Ford there. There could be a Chevy there. But
there is. And a McLaren.
And a McLaren.
So I think there was going to be a McLaren.
We have a Huracan. So we also have Lamborghini.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have Tom in the Porsche 911 RSR, Sayo in the M6, and Nick in another 911 RSR. Hippie in a Huracan, Kieran in a Huracan, Rosberg in the RSR Porsche, Jari in an AMG GT3. Then we get in, let's see, Kurahama. Who is Kurahama? That must be, who's that? To switch names. Tyson and Mustang. Kurahama in a Lexus Group 4.
Yeah.
And Mustang, Tyson in a Mustang, and Ian in the 458, and Simon in a 458. And some guys have not switched their cars yet.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Actually,
Yep, a few in the chat as well on the live stream as well. Some of the drivers posted in there with the penalties, the frustrations. I understand all that. Yeah, absolutely. Damn penalties.
yeah.
Yeah, bit of a mare. Definitely. Oh. But yeah, good race all. Yeah, it was. Excellent stuff. So yeah, main race will be at 30. Well, qualified penalties. Penalties will start at 2030.
Yeah, I think the penalties, and we did have substantial changes to BOP for. I don't know how much this will affect the race, but I think there was some weight added to most cars and a little bit of weight. Most cars had a weight penalty added, and a few cars had, very few cars, but maybe only like 2 or 3 that had weight taken off. And I don't know if any of those cars are in the race today. So.
Yeah, I think the only ones that I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Lamborghini I think suffered with 3 brake horsepower less, and an extra bit of weight, I believe, or 3 kilos of weight extra. That's right. Most didn't get too badly affected, but still everyone ended up with a negative anyway. So all the cars had a red, didn't they? So everyone got affected in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that was
certain powers to different BOPs for the tracks and whatnot else. So there was all everything that was a little bit red, but some got altered in different ways than others, I think.
As I remember the image that was posted, it was made, majority of them was all red and very, very, very little green.
Yeah.
So, like it would be like a steakhouse where it's all steak and no vegetables. So.
Yeah, that's the one.
But I mean, I think I heard it from somebody who was a pretty high-rated driver. Could have been World Tour caliber driver who has World Tour friends who are esport team, and they say this is a very balancing BOP adjustment, so that it's really even the playing field. So you don't have the one make races that you often see in some of the daily races where it's everybody picks a Supra, or everybody picks a Lamborghini. So, but I think
which is what you want. It's what you want.
Exactly
really.
what you want.
You want that choice. You want people to be able to say, "Oh, do you know what? I fancy driving that today," and and that's what you want, isn't it? You want to be able to just get in something and still feel that you're going to be competitive, regardless of tires and things like that. Really, so it's important, really. Important. Quali in 2 minutes. Nick just posting there. Yeah. Shocky in the chat. Yeah. So it was a good race by Sayo. Yeah, definitely was a good race.
Yeah, the penalties were very harsh, I think, but everybody got them. I think that was the thing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone got away.
I don't think anybody got away
maybe
with it.
Maybe Sayo might have got away with a half second, I think, but
possibly Sayo might have gotten the least penalties just by the fact that they had an 8-second lead at the end there, and not that there was anything done wrong. That's usually how if everybody's getting penalties and you're not, you're probably going to win a race. And that's one way of winning it. It's just no different than winning it in the pits. don't win it at the penalty line.
That's it. Just put a man in there. Yes, indeed. Bullet needing to tick in there in time. Now we've got 13 in this time. So Luglug, which is Kuruma Haya, has joined us for this one. In the Group 4 in Lexus. So missed the first race unfortunately, but thankfully everything went well. Was able to jump in and get in the race for this one. So welcome in, Kuruma Haya.
It looks like we'll be jumping into qualifying right now. So here we go.
Yep.
So again, we have the Group 4 should be out first, and followed I think it's 7 minutes, half lap. So you're probably looking at 15-minute qualifying. I think that's what it was.
It's 15. Yeah, it's a 15-minute session, 7 minutes per group, really. Yeah, roughly.
So again, longer track. We are using the using the extension, also known as the boot. So you'll be having the chute and the heel and the toe added to the overall layout. So let's go on board. So we're at Kurumahara.
I'll just give a quick shout to Flash Dagger as well. Just joined the chat. Evening, Flash.
Hey, Flash. Welcome, mate. Thank you for checking in. See how everything is going. So again, I am Racer 14, and we're joined by Moomin Papa. So Moomin, we are going to entertain your ears with our voices.
Yeah.
While the track entertains you.
Rick is just saying that he's enjoying himself. So that's talking about Bullet Masher. So he's enjoying the racing, which is good. Excellent stuff. Good to hear. Yeah. So brought the Mustang here on Thursday practice. Does enjoy chewing the rubber at the front end, really does. So I'll give you that as a heads up.
The Mustang has never been. It's never gotten the love. It's never gotten the love in its use as much with the tires.
And it feels really good around here. To be honest, it really feels good around here. It's a real nice feeling car. Drives really nicely around here. But you just have to take that into consideration when you're driving it. Oh, might have been a little bit wide.
Get that penalty.
Always good to get the banker in first.
Yeah.
You'll have to get the banker in the second flying lap.
That Ferrari's always been a good solid car too. It sounds great.
Yeah. Well balanced.
And I enjoy the Lexus a lot too. For rear wheel drive front engine car, that Lexus is always a solid car.
Yeah, it's almost got that angry sound of the AMG to it as well, hasn't it? So it's still a lovely. I do like that V8. It does sound really nice.
Yeah, these naturally aspirated cars always sound really good in this game.
They do.
Lexus is basically the Japanese version of a Mustang. So.
Yeah. Again, gives a nice drive.
Halfway right now, we haven't gotten a representative lap yet. So maybe Ian can put in a lap. Got people crossing the line with penalties. Why we don't have a lap down yet?
Yeah, so it's interesting this because we've got two Ferraris.
Oh, we're on lap 2 anyway. So
yes, we go. We've got two Ferraris, two Mustangs, two Lexus in this one. So teams almost. We would have had the McLaren had Power Maxi been racing this evening, but so it's going to be interesting. So we've got pairs really. We've got two Lexus, two Mustangs against two Ferraris in the GTD class, I should say, Group 4. Kurumahara with a 0.5 penalty, and let's have a look on that.
So it's Simon.
Will that get burnt off?
Oh, a little bit of air there for Simon. Goes down into the chute. Yep, but he got a penalty for it.
Yeah.
Get get those tires off the curb. It was air was the reason why, possibly.
154, 155.5 for Tyson as well. That's a good time.
Yeah, I think the Group 3s, it's definitely did a leveling of the field. The Group 4s, I don't know. They did a lot to them. I think it's just such a tricky group of cars to get to get an accurate BOP on the Group 4s. I think they basically get forgotten about. I think a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like you said, it's like, you know, you want to be able to pick the car you want to drive, not be forced to pick the car that you have to race. If you want to have fun and have a good, enjoyable race, then you're going to have to.
A particular car rather than.
Simon
nice.
coming in to swap tires out, trying to get a fresh set of tires on. I don't know whether that's going to work out too well.
I think that's it.
That's going to be
I
it.
think that'll probably be it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be. He's just spinning. You're not changing tires. Yeah, 6 minutes left. We got a minute left. You've got basically the lap that you're on now. I think most people have already come in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's everybody's come in. So they've also started seeing some of the.
They've done it by accident. So they'll jump out. That'll be fine, as they know.
Yeah. Well, it's back.
There we go. Beautiful.
He's back in. Yep.
Now we've just got 30 seconds before the GTT Pro drivers Group 3s come out on track. Ooh, almost, there we go, that's better. That's what I'm looking at there. Yeah, I'd say it is. I mean, we've got Rick in there just saying that the Lexus is quite similar to the Mustang in how it feels, how it drives a bit. So yeah, it's definitely is, like we were saying, wasn't it? It's like the same, this is like a version of it, really. Very similar. Handled in a similar way. Both big V8s up front.
Yep. Alright, so we should see some of the pro drivers leaving. I don't know, we got nobody has left yet. I don't know if we've got some kind of issue. Nobody has gone out yet. Or if that's they're going to go out at the... Okay, no, there we go.
Yeah.
Nick making the call like a good race director will do?
I did.
Oh, you did that.
I think it's whether people think it's 7 minutes to go or whether to go out at 7, but go out at 7 and then it gives you plenty of time. And that way you can find a bit of space when you're on your out lap as well, so you can find that little bit of space and the 2 flying laps, you've got plenty of air to run into.
Yeah, we go. Yari out at the head of the class right now.
Yeah.
So we have Yari in the AMG, Sayo in the M6, Nick in the Porsche. Nick generally likes driving that Porsche.
Yeah.
And Tom Fear in the Porsche. Karen in the Lamborghini. Hippie in the Lamborghini. Rosberg, another Porsche. And then we're back to our... I'm back on.
Yeah, just replying to Neil there, it is around about 10 seconds, so I would say GT4s to GT3s is about 10 seconds difference in lap times.
Yeah, Tom playing 3D chess, like you said, definitely want to burn fuel off. Yeah, he's got took about 1/8 of a tank of fuel out, and so did Kieran. Same thing. So got to play the game.
It didn't quite work last time, I don't think so. Yeah, still got to put the lap in. Fuel or no fuel, you've still got to get that lap absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Yari first across the line then, so he's out on first flying lap.
Yeah, Richie, it's not sporting. It's not sporting for sure, but it definitely is fair. So everybody could have done it. So nobody thought about it. But yes, like Moomin says, you got to put the lap in. You could have less weight if you get penalties and smack the wall a bunch, and it doesn't really make a difference. So
no.
we'll see.
But yeah, I mean, we'll probably put something in the comment. Probably put something in for races 4 and 5, to be honest. So just so it is equal for everyone, really. Either everyone, yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. Fairest way to do it. But you still have to put that lap in. So it hasn't. I don't think it worked the last time it was tried. So yeah.
Yeah, I always found follow Yari going around the toe as he comes down the sole of the boot. I always found that the trickiest bit when they add that is that going around the toe, that bit, because when you start going up the hill, you tend to get more oversteer than you expect.
Yeah. You've got to take that width, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got that slight little piece on the left that you can just sort of take. And then, but yeah, it just lifts a little touch, doesn't it?
Let's see what kind of time Yari can put in. Excuse me. Say it, just about 7 seconds off the Sayo there.
There we go.
So 45, so yeah, about 10 seconds.
Yep. That might have been wide from Yari. Let's see.
Yep.
45.9 from Tom as well.
Yep.
So
Yari with he's gonna basically throw that lap away, but
that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2. Yeah, I think that's 2, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be 2 laps. Maybe he can get another lap in at the end, but it's going to be tough. Sayo with the 145.7. He's in pole position right now. 2/10 back is Tom. And the Iron Dame's theme Porsche. Ooh, a little wide. Might catch a penalty for that one. It looked like a little too much grass.
Yeah, he's managed to keep he's managed to keep line, so yeah, no penalty, so yeah.
Rosberg
able to push on. Yeah, Rosberg just 6/10 down, and then Nick just 2/10 down from Rosberg, so
down on this lap.
So there's 3/10 up at the moment.
Hippie purple sector, the final sector.
Ooh.
The second to last sector.
Yeah.
Got one more sector. Got two sectors left to go. Oh, we got wide. That'll be a penalty. Got going up the heel. May have got away with it. You did see all.
So 145.5.
Yeah, he's 7/10 up on his best. That's still going to put him in the 46s as we see right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sayo Kieran, just there's a Hippie did up to P4. It's like
P2,
Tom was bailed.
Yep, he's done his 2 laps, so yeah.
Yep, Sayo's bailing too. It's like we still have a little bit of time.
Just roll round, I guess. Yeah, just rolling round. Run it out. But Kieran, repeat also.
Yep, Hippie's still on a flyer, coming across the first sector, and way down on time. So yeah, I think he's going to be bailing out. Yep.
Yeah,
Just going to be killing all the time off. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Just that's it. There we are. Yeah. There'll be everyone in. Yeah.
Yeah, Kieran, it's you got to get that lap down, because you got to have a clean lap, a quick clean lap, and then you can push. But yeah, Because penalties will ruin the next lap. No matter if you carry the penalty, you get an invalid lap. If you've got to serve a penalty, that's going to be a lap that's too great. So there's 2 laps thrown away. So, yeah.
Yep, no increase on time there. There we go. So that's all done then. Lovely. Should be a 30-second carryover, and then we can have a look at the
overall.
Yeah, have a look at the standings.
Yeah.
Qualifying. There we go.
So yeah, Sayo taking pole position for the main race, and followed by Kieran, and then Tom Fear, and Hippie, and Rosberg, and Nick, and then Yari. Then we get into the Pro-Ams with Simon Pyman taking the pole position for them, and followed by Tyson, and then Ian, Bullet Masher, and follow me, and Kuramahama. So,
yeah, picked up a couple of penalties, I think, on each lap, unfortunately, so couldn't quite get it in there. Couldn't quite get a time registered, unfortunately. Yeah, fingers crossed. It's been a bit tricky for Kurumahaya this evening, so couldn't get in until late and having to wait for everything to load up and everything else before we could jump in the lobby. So, yeah, probably not ideal preparation. Right. Wonderful but really appreciative of jumping in and covering Magdalena today. That was really good because that was at quite late notice as well, so really appreciate that, Karimaya. Many thanks for that. Superb stuff. But yeah, so yeah, Tyson with the Mustang then getting a P2 in class there, so yeah, that practice has certainly paid dividends.
I'm surprised nobody's using the BMW in Group 4, but then again, the BMW has never been it's never been a well represented car either. In real life, the M4 has always been really good. In this game, it's not very good.
No, but I was just looking at those qualifying as well, because you look at let me just go back to the front part again. So it's everyone. Oh, it's only other than Simon 154.995. Everyone else is 155. So that's close.
Close, yeah.
It's going to be a very close one. Yeah, crikey. Yes. Barely within a second.
Yeah.
9/10. Yeah, that's right. So that's going to be pretty close. Top end.
So I think. Yeah. Group,
now to be down to.
Yeah, Group 4 times are really close. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Within inside of a second. 0.8 of a second.
Yeah. Certainly is. That's really very close indeed. In with the P3. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, because obviously this is going to be, in some cases, it's going to be a 2-stop strategy. I'm not sure that anyone will be able to do a 1-stop, so I'm pretty sure most are going to have to do a 2-stop realistically. Okay. Some might even venture for a 3-stop. But it'd be interesting to see. There are a few strats.
Yeah, that time penalty for taking a pit stop, can you balance it out with faster lap time? Yeah. So it's always the trade-off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's whatever you think you can make back up if you think you can, and because once the tyres ease off or once the tyres wear off a little bit, then you are losing a couple of seconds or a second to 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah. Where tire rate is at 2 times and fuel rate is at 3 times. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So not horrible, but definitely it amplifies the tire wear a little bit with being at 3 times.
But, excellent stuff. Right.
Good luck to everybody. Hopefully everybody is back in.
Have a good race. Everyone wishing each other good luck.
Yeah, I just wonder how fast it's going to be before the Group 3s catch the Group 4s. 10 seconds. 10 seconds per lap. Well, at qualifying pace. So
yeah,
I'm going to see them catching up about 6 laps in, maybe. 6 or 7 laps in, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it started. There we go.
we go.
And off,
Green,
off,
green,
yeah.
green.
So, yeah, everyone getting through the first corner rather nicely by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all clean through.
All clean through. Come up through the S's, down the back straight, into the inner loop for the first time. Let's see how it goes.
Yep.
A little bit of drifty action there.
Yeah.
Saw some grass kicked up.
Crikey, yeah. And we've got, yeah.
I wish we had one more broadcast camera. It was a little further back.
Yeah,
panned
so
out a little bit more.
In. Yeah, yeah.
I hate
just
to do the
little bit more distance.
I hate triggering people's spasms.
Yeah,
no,
this is quite tricky.
Yeah,
sort of going so quickly, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get everything in, you have to sort of do that a little bit. Yeah. So far, most are holding position from the start, I guess.
Sayo is already building up a 2.5 lead. On board with Tyson taking the lead in Pro-Am Group 4s.
Yeah.
Mustang is flying right along. Ian's giving quick pursuit right there. Let's see if the penalty gods are going to not be good to Bullet Masher. I think he's going to be gathering himself a half a second penalty. Yep, there we go.
Oh, yes, there it is. Yeah.
Karima higher.
Simon Pyman just behind. So, yeah, Simon will gain from that one. Karima high with half. Just in front of Peter, sorry. Again, some great liveries on show tonight. Yeah.
On board with Tom, I should say. I was going to say Ian, because Ian always uses the Iron Dames liveries.
Yes.
But he's not in a Porsche. He's in a Group 4.
No, not today. No.
Not today.
We'll be in the next one at Road Atlanta, but yeah, Group 4's today. In the Ferrari, which obviously was the Iron Dames car, Iron Lynx. Number 83 or 85? 85, wasn't it? The Iron Dames numbers? Yeah, 85, I believe.
Yep.
An official number. Back then. Yeah. Back up again, so quite, at the moment Sayo is just 1.6 in front now, so. Riding with Tom there.
Yep, so fastest lap, first flying lap. So looking at some of the Sayo starting on mediums.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's on mediums in the pro class.
Yeah.
Tyson softs.
Ah, okay, that might be
like,
the P1 scenario then. That's why he took the lead.
Yeah, Tyson's the only one on soft tire.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how long those soft tires last.
Yeah. Lap 3 now.
Yes, Sayo stretching out the lead. Yeah, maybe this is an M6 track. The M6 is a fast car. Might not be the quickest handling car, but it's definitely got some grunt.
It has, yeah.
Rosberg with a move on Tom. Throws it in there. side by side going up to the turn 9, I think.
Ooh, so, yep, he's managed to
now we got
that.
Nick's right there, a little gaggle of Porsches, a little race of the Super Beetles.
There you go. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, this is going to, like you say, if they can just keep together, they can.
They're close enough to be called a flat 18.
Yes.
Hippie's right there. Will he make a mistake, and Hippie will be right in there. Yep, Rosberg's passed again. Into the inner loop. Nick's poking his nose out. Get around Tom. Yeah. Nicely done, Nick.
Yeah.
Kieran's gonna make any I think everybody's just trying to settle into a rhythm. Sure, their strategy. Keep on pace with the strategy. Tom is falling back a little bit more and just got Hippie right on his rear end.
Yeah. But fuel is quite different. So Tom's fuel's looking quite good.
Yeah. So we have Yari. Yari's just lurking in the back there. Drone in the big Mercedes V8.
Yes, you can hear it. Tyson's still being chased at the moment with the GTD Pros. He's got Tyson still being chased with cars right behind him as well. So keeping in touch.
Yeah.
Those softs are a third of the way down now. So yeah.
Yeah, so yes, Tyson's on those soft tires, and he's not really built much of a lead. That's maybe the reason why he's got a little bit of an advantage there, just being in the lead. So you can see how long those tires last.
There we go.
So we got Simon, followed by Bullet in another one of the Mustangs. We got their two Lexus.
Yep.
I'd say Sayo's just building that lead. Still at 4 seconds. Tires looking pretty good. They're medium tires.
Yeah, exactly, Neil. That's what we're thinking as well. So yeah, definitely a bit of fuel saving going on there.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm taking a look at now. Yeah, there's a little bit of fuel saving. Tom.
So might be looking to spend a little bit less time in the pits with the fuel, and also might be looking to try and just stretch the first stint as far as possible too. So that there's so many different strats here. There's two mediums and softs. There's two softs, mediums. There's all sorts, medium, softs, mediums. Softs, mediums. So there's so many different ways that everyone can attack this. That just depends.
I think everyone's on a level playing field with the tires, and all of the tires seem to be wearing the same in the pro ranks. I think it's just a slight more tire wear on these Mustangs and the Lexus and the Group 4s.
Yeah.
Definitely. Karmahaya has got quite a bit of tire wear there. To play with the brake balance maybe. But,
that's probably the way to go. Yeah. Brake balance is probably something to look at.
Right. Too much front bias there.
Yes, throw it to the rear a bit more, isn't it, sometimes? But yeah. Takes a little bit of the... stops the front tyres doing too much work, sort of trying to brake and steer.
It's a bit of a crutch to get the car to turn, but you know, it's a balancing act. You know, too much wear. And if you got a car that's just not going to turn, you just might have to drive around that. You start wearing your tires too quickly, and then your lap times drop off because of that.
Yeah.
You know, you might have to pit again. But again, they're all like I say, everybody's on medium tire too, and Tyson was the only one on the soft tire. If you got so medium tires wearing more than the soft tires, it definitely has to be a brake balance issue. He's forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So, hey, Declan's in the chat.
Yay!
That's DTR's resident alien.
Yes, indeed. Welcome, mate. If you could join us tonight.
Yeah.
Day off for Deck, I guess. There's no World Series events this evening, so yeah. Kieran still in P2 at the moment. Rosberg just 1.2 behind.
Kieran's fuel's just a little bit better, but yeah, Tom's definitely doing some fuel saving, and it's kind of hard with the Porsche. I think with the fuel savings, it's not generally the worst on fuel anyway, but that car's just made to rev out. It's just always if you get in that habit of shifting a little sooner, it might make a big difference. See the other Porsches. Other Porsches are a little bit more thirsty right now. So,
thanks, Rick. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck with that. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Rick.
Thank you for helping in, mate.
Enjoy the NASCAR. Be sure to not take any NyQuil. It's what it usually does to me. Puts me right to sleep. That's why I call it nap car. Nap car. Turn the TV on, take a nap.
Crikey. So so Hippie and Nick are pretty much joined with elastic band. Realistically, they're just so close to each other all the way through here at the moment. Great to see. That's what you want.
Yeah, they can sit there and help each other. With a little bit of fuel saving, trade the draft a little bit. You can also bump draft, try to crawl back to Rosberg, but you don't want to be too bumpy. You can get a little damage. Wouldn't be any good idea. So,
no, that's right. Damage is on after all. So so Hippie's just snuck in front, but like you say, it could be a case of Nick also sort of will now use.
Yeah. So Tom.
Hippie's
Go back to Tom, and he's definitely got more fuel in the tank versus anybody else. I just wonder how much, at this pace, he's still way far off between pit stops. I mean, we're 8 laps in, and he's not even near. He's 5/8 of a tank. I think everybody else is pretty close to a half a tank. So he's probably going to save himself a couple laps in the refuel, or he can stay out a couple extra laps.
Definitely.
At that point, maybe he's just looking at the single stop. Maybe not, because we're not even a quarter of the way through the race. So,
not quite. I think you're probably around about 34 laps. I think something like that. 34, maybe 35, but around about 34 laps.
It's gonna, definitely 16. So he's right there. He's definitely gonna give himself a shot with the overcut.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah, he's definitely
That's his
going
plan.
for it. It's definitely a different strat. That's for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I say often when you get through the middle parts of the races, you sort of most strats don't always come into play, but they will. They will do when you get towards the last 20 minutes, quarter of an hour, as we saw in the last few races. Suddenly strats come into play and unfold.
Yep.
It's quite exciting, though.
So it's like Rosberg and Nick are just past the half tank mark now, so they're definitely pushing it.
Yeah.
probably used an extra half a lap of fuel so far. Let's try to jump through our. Yeah, we've got.
Okay, yeah. So Sayo's going to be lapping Karima higher very soon.
Yep.
So blue flag is flashing. Again, it's just a case of the Group 4 GTDs are allowed to maintain the racing line, but just to stay consistent as well. So it allows the Group 3s for GTD pros the right spot for them to perform a clean and safe overtake. So sometimes a little bit of patience required too.
So we're just going on board with looking back on Muhammad's got Sayo behind, and he's giving way.
Look at that. Yep. Yeah, beautiful.
So yeah, it's going to be gangbusters as the rest of the pros come through in the faster cars.
Yep.
Yep. Just about halfway down the straight distance to P2 in the pros to the tail end of the Pro-Am group.
Yeah. That turn, so yeah, it's about right. It's about right for that. And obviously Karima Haya pitted early, so came off the tyres a bit earlier as well. So
those tires.
Yeah, I think the brake balance is definitely the brake balance would be definitely need to throw it to the rear a bit more and would benefit from that. I think. Maybe slightly a little less wear on the front,
Kieran,
but yeah,
Kieran making it
through safely. This is going to be very well done at the Karima Haya because they're all coming through.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, fantastic. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone managing to get through there so far. So top 4 managed to pass through. Well done, everyone.
Yep.
Well done, Karima Haya.
Sayo.
Just stayed nice and steady. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, so it's got a little bit of track between themselves and the next in the group 4s. So probably be getting past over the next lap. Get past them. So you see Bullet Masher and Tyson are in. Fueling up, swapping off on their tires.
Yeah, so
it's like Tyson's taking another set of softs, and it looks like Bullet Masher has just swapped out his tires, maybe added a little bit of fuel.
Tyson out on mediums now, so yeah. Tyson out on mediums.
Okay,
Bullet Masher also on the mediums.
Okay. So it's like Bullet Masher didn't take a lot of fuel, if any. So maybe he's just going to do a quick in and out and maybe jump over to a set of softs. Maybe just try to get the mediums out of the way. I don't know if that's... that just means you're going to have to stop another time. So
it does, yeah. But yeah, you're right. It could be just a case of trying to maximise your pace on the mediums.
Right.
Could be a look at it, I suppose. But
so many different strategies. So
it is. This was, and it's Watkins that makes it, I think, as well, because it's just the track, isn't it? The way you have the flowing downhill sections and then the sudden sweeping to the rights and the lefts, which really wears the tyres out on the different cars. So it's,
I think
it's a lot of interest.
It's probably got a little bit higher tire deg at this track than other tracks because of the up and the down. And it's a lot of turns. I mean, there's some straights, but there's quite a bit of hard, turns. Load on the tires as Tom's coming past Tyson. From the outside, there's a whole bunch more Group 3s coming past. It's probably one of the worst spots
Yes,
well,
to get stuck. Yeah, that's it. There's not a lot you can do, is there? You just have to. It's a shame. Yeah, but it happens. It happens. It's traffic.
So Nick's carrying a little bit of damage. I don't know where he got his damage from, but he's got pretty well crinkled up left front corner on his car.
Maybe he might have tapped on a barrier. Then maybe he tapped because he's lost a bit of time. He may have. Did you say front left or?
Yeah, front left.
Front left. Okay.
So he might have. He could possibly have grazed the barrier at some point. Yeah, because he's well down the order, down to 7th. So he must have missed him going off pretty substantially. He's that far down. He was.
Yeah. Unless it happened at that at the toe, maybe, or he might have just gone a little bit close in and span in and or went wide and clipped the barrier outside wide. But strange. P7 at the moment. Hopefully we'll find out more about that.
Yeah. See, Sayo's coming up to Simon Pyman. 9th place is on the menu. Lapping.
Yeah. Just coming up to the straight. Will he make it?
Yes, we've still a 6-second lead to P2. Maybe he's somewhere collecting himself a half-second ticket.
And Peter in the pits as well, so yeah.
Yep. Dirk.
They go!
Yep.
Welcome in, Digger.
The head cheese.
Yeah.
DTR and EDTM.
EDTM, yeah. So Peter coming out. So Peter's coming off the mediums. He's done 11 laps on the mediums, so coming out on 12th lap. Let's see what he's changed into. He's going on to the softs, so he's going to be coming out on the softs. Let's see. He's going to get the softs out of the way, or is he going to try and do two stints with softs? Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, fully fueled on the softs, so he's looking for probably a full tank on the softs, which is possible.
Yeah. Got a bit of space as well, so he's come out into a bit of space, which is quite good. That's always useful. So we ought to just focus on laps.
Yeah.
Got no Group 3s close to him either, so he's yeah.
So we got about a quarter tank of gas, pretty well worn medium tires. Probably still not looking to pit for quite a few more laps, as we're inching close to halfway, 23 minutes in.
Yeah, that's right, just over a third of the way through so far, so yeah.
Yeah, looks like the tire wear on the BMW is just a little bit higher, at least on the fronts. So you're probably looking at a brake balance issue. Although the front engine's going to wear a lot more on the front than the mid-engine cars. A little bit more wear on the back tires of the mid-engines. So Kieran's rear tires are a little more worn than Sayo's rear tires, but it's vice versa on the fronts. So, but their fuel usage is almost exactly the same. So.
Hippie just picking up a half-second penalty behind Rosberg. Taking about on 3rd and 4th, but yeah, he's just picked up a half-second there. So.
Yeah, they
listen.
Rosberg's front tires pretty well worn too. That's surprising. You never know with brake bias, but his front left is really worn in. But this track does eat left side tires more than any other tire. So
yeah.
Hippie's tire wears a little less.
It is, isn't it? It's a little bit more. Yes, it's far more evenly distributed with the wear, really, in consideration.
Hippie's got a little more fuel, and we're just looking at Tom Fear. We go back to Tom. Tom Tom is at 3/8 of a tank of fuel right now, and his medium tires look pretty darn good. So he's considerably more fuel than anybody else. So he's definitely a fuel strat at play.
Yeah, definitely.
And the same with Yari. Yari's fuel usage is on par. It's a little better than anybody else's too. So not as good as Tom's.
Yeah, not quite as good as Tom's, and the tyre wear, they're almost identical on tyre wear actually, aren't they? So yeah.
Nick in
Tom
for
and Yari.
our first Group 3 in.
Yep. First stop on lap 15. Some steady 148. So, but there was a 155. Yeah, you can see that 155 lap. I'm wondering whether that was the lap where that incident happened for him, lap 9. So that might have been the one that might have been the lots of time. So yeah. But yeah, let's see what happens now. Let's see what coming up on mediums and another set of mediums.
Yeah. Rosberg's down to flashing fuel gauge. The second of our flashing fuel gauge. So
yeah. So probably about 1.5 laps or 1 lap to go, I think. You might be able to get another lap, but I would say with the tyres it might be worth pitting in this lap, to be honest.
True. There's just a lot of risk there trying to stay out, especially with Hippie all over you. I mean, jump off, fuel up, and because let's see, we'll stay together with them, see what happens. Looks like he might be staying out. Is he staying out?
Crikey, yeah, he's going to give it one more lap.
Rolling the dice. Well, I mean, he's going to have to come in. There's really no doubt about it. Everybody else can stay out. So it's like Nick didn't fully fuel. He did 7/8 of a tank he put in. So looks like he's just going to try to run these tires out with that fuel. Hopefully he can change his fuel usage a little bit because he was a bit thirstier than anybody else.
Yep, if he going through on the inside of Rosberg. Yep, made it stick. Yeah. So he's through.
Rosberg might be short shifted.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, precisely. He might also have a plan, obviously he might have a strat plan already in place, so he's just thinking, okay, 16 laps, the under 16 laps pit in and so on and so on, you know, so it's quite feasible that he might do 2 stints of softs after this, so it'll be interesting to see. Hippie's fuel gauge is flashing now. Yeah. He's probably got another lap in the tank, I would think.
Yeah, looking at Rosberg, just a sliver of red left on that gauge, and he's gonna make it, but it's gonna be a full stop, as long as top stop as you can probably make between tires and fuel. We've got Hippie staying out, no reason to come in, make another lap. So that's going to be a long stop for Rosberg, but as long as you can get a stop,
Yeah.
But
he'll have a predetermined idea of how much fuel he's going to need for the stint, so he might not fuel all the way.
All right.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
who knows?
Sayo's gauge now is flashing. So I got another lap left. After this lap, it's halfway.
Yeah, Kieran's has just started to flash as well, so crikey. Yeah, it's a bit of look at the times as well, 147. Look at these times.
Hippie.
Both of these drivers, Sayo and Kieran, are both posting sort of 147s. It's just consistency.
Yep, Hippie, the half-second penalty. Probably going to be coming in this lap pit. Yeah, Tom is just looking at Tom. Tom can definitely stay out for quite a few laps. He's got over a quarter tank of fuel left.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of laps to stay out. So
yeah, Yari can probably make it till 20.
Yeah, he's got
19.
28 seconds down to the leader, so it's a lot of time. Oh, I think Sayo just make a little bit of an error there. It's him coming out of the.
I wonder if Tom's even going to try. I wonder if Tom's even attempting a one-stopper here. That's going to be quite phenomenal.
Yeah, we're halfway now. It's very possible. Very, very possible. Sayo's staying out, like I said. Probably going to stay out another lap after the end of that one, so hopefully doesn't lose too much time if he's got really his tires on that one.
Kieran's staying out too. Crikey.
Hippie's in. Hippie had to come in.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, he wouldn't have had another lap's fuel in there. So, yep.
Yeah.
We'll see what he changes out to.
As Tom and Yari jump Hippie in the pits.
Yeah, they do.
First start. And Yari's got quite a bit of fuel. I mean, well, he just flicked over, so he just to the 1/8 of a tank is where it flicks over, so he just started flashing. So he's got at least one more lap after this one. He got 2 more laps in that car. As we see, Hippie is just now making it out onto the track. It's 46 seconds down to the leader as Rosberg comes past. Yes, it's going up through the S's.
Yeah, so they're back together again.
Yeah.
They resume their battle.
Yep.
Brilliant to watch this. That's really good. That's really nice. That's what keeps you ticking sometimes. It's
Hippie's
really
on the soft tire, so probably see him make him move as soon as he can to get around. So as we see, it's our leaders coming through around the last handful of last 2 or 3 turns before he makes it to the pits. Yep, Kieran should be coming in also. And then we see it's Tom. We'll stay on board with Tom.
Tom and
Yari and see if how far away they can get past as they're coming up the Achilles tendon around onto the NASCAR straight.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Up the hamstring. And here we go as Sayo is out.
Sayo in and Kieran in, and this is where these two will possibly might go through.
Sayo took 91%, 91 liters, and Tom passes.
This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Sayo going on to softs. Yeah. Oh, yes, he's through. He's the leader.
The leader.
And Yari just coming out in front as well, so Yari's managed to keep in touch with Tom.
Yeah, so we've got so Tom being with so much less fuel but on worn tires, how much does he have an advantage at all versus the heavier BMW of Sayo? Yari, we're looking at Yari probably coming in this lap, so he wants to keep Sayo behind as much as he can, just so he can slow down that lap of our perceived leader being Sayo as this.
Because they're still pretty close at the moment, aren't they? So the two in front have still got to pit yet. So Sayo is, technically speaking, still leading. Kieran's not too far behind now. So Kieran's brought that down to 3.6 between him and Sayo, so that pit stop has altered the times on that as well, so he was a long way in front at one point.
Yeah, Kieran didn't only put in a half a tank of fuel, so
yeah, he's measured
it.
So
Sayo put in, Sayo, the little oversteer there, so he's going to see Yari coming in.
Keeps to the right. He's
done Tom a bit of a favor by slowing Sayo down as he's jumping into the pits. So we go back on board with Sayo again. Somebody was doing he got solid 47s. Where's Tom's laps at? It's quite a bit slower, so a couple seconds slower. Again, he's still fuel saving, so he can stay out for at least another 3 or 4 laps. Sayo's kind of making a move on the outside, going into the inner loop. Not the best thing to do.
Full crikey.
Yeah. Gonna have to back out of that one.
Yeah, well done both of you. Crikey.
Yeah. Well done, Sayo, but yeah, you had to back out there on that one.
Gosh, there was no, yeah.
He's making the inside move, going into
Going for it this time.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's probably the better place. Yeah, excellent.
Tom's still got the inside going into the toe.
Tom's still got the inside. Crikey. And on those warm mediums, that's quite phenomenal racing.
yeah. He's still got the inside going up to the heel.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And Kieran is making time up all the time, so Kieran is like right within the throw.
Right. Yeah.
He's right there. Crikey.
Tom has that lighter car. And here we go. Sayo keeps the inside. Going into
Will Kieran follow? No, not quite. Can't quite get through, but wow.
Yeah.
These three have suddenly bunched up.
But yeah, Tom is going to have to come in for those soft tires. If he can stay out as long as possible, so those soft tires do last for the half race. So, we're at 36 minutes down, so he still has at least three laps left in that tank. So he can probably.
Looks as if, it definitely looks that way, doesn't it? It definitely looks like he's going for the one stop. If he can make those mediums last 20 minutes, 40 minutes, then he
definitely make
last 20. In that theory.
Yeah, and Sayo being on the soft tires, that's a long way to go on soft tires. So, and Kieran is on soft tires, and Hippie's right there, soft tires also. Rosberg on the mediums, so Rosberg still has to jump onto softs, so he's going to be stopping it. Nick is on mediums again, and he's going to.
He won't have to fuel up, so he might just do be a pure tire swap for Rosberg next time he comes in. Yeah.
But again, it's like if you're making two stops and other people are making single stops. Yari with the second penalty.
How's Yari getting on? So let's see. Oh, unlucky Yari.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
So we go back to the.
Soft, but probably he's going for the end. Definitely going to the end. He's definitely done the one stop, I think.
It's here we are with the Group 4 leaders.
The tires.
Yeah, we got Simon Pyman just nosing ahead, going into the bus stop ahead of Ian. We got Tyson back there on the medium tires. But he's going to need to stop again at some point. He does not have enough fuel to make it to the end. He's probably going to jump on another set of softs. He made him last a pretty decent amount of time, so that might have been the plan the whole time.
Yep, and Karun Mahaya dropped out, unfortunately, so
Yeah, that was so.
But thank you for trying. Definitely.
That was.
And giving it a go. Without any practice, it's very difficult to know exactly what you need to do. So
Bullet Masher off the track, just in front of our leader. Can he get it together? And he's got Yara. Kieran is right there. Kieran has really benefited from
traffic.
Yeah, from Tom and who was it? Who was ahead?
Oh, Yari as well, wasn't it? But you had Yari and Tom.
Yeah.
So
it slowed down their leader there, and
so just have a little look now. So Tom P3. So Tom, I think Tom's going to pit in at this lap.
Yeah.
So we'll see how his strat unfolds at that point.
Yes. Yeah.
And you'll know exactly what you'll need to fuel for the finish of the race. So
right. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see.
He'll won't have to put a lot of fuel in the way he's driving, and he'll be able to jump. He's going to have to jump on soft tires, but Yeah.
Oh, crikey, that was close by Sayo. Is he okay? Yeah, I thought so. It's a half-second penalty. So, yeah.
Well done, Kieran. It's just that that's been a fight. That's been a real fight.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
him. And I think all the pressure has been put back. I mean, this is early in the race. Sayo just gone. You know, now the pressure is on. You know, they're being slowed up by Tom and having a few little errors. Going to have to serve a penalty here. It's going to give the lead over to Kieran. But Kieran does not have enough fuel to make it to the end. So
no.
So that. But Sayo doesn't know that unless he's listening to us and understands English. So
yes, yeah.
So there goes.
I think Kieran doesn't understand that anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran knows that anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. You lose brain cells listening to me. That might not be a good idea on a racetrack. So as Kieran takes the lead, but again,
very interesting now. So Tom did pit in. On that last lap, so obviously. So yeah, he's out now.
He fully
just
fueled.
In front.
He fully fueled.
He's fully fueled. Okay.
Wow. I think he's going to regret
half a
that.
tank, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
He should have not needed that much fuel, unless he's going full wick. But I would have thought he would have just kept going on what he was doing, because, well, if you start looking at it, Nick might be right at the yeah. I think
Ross.
Yeah, I definitely think Kieran's going to have to stop. But
Rosberg at the moment.
Yeah, it's
on the leadings, half a tank, so Rosberg's fine. Hippie, yeah.
Hippie's good to the end. Go back down to our Group 4 Pro-Am leaders. Simon.
Yeah.
Simon is buzzing along. Going to be close. May have to stop again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Cars is not going to have to stop. The tires are a little ragged, but and we're gonna see Tyson stop probably this lap.
Yeah.
Bullet
some nice lap times there, 1:55. So yeah, Tyson putting in some nice lap times there, and he's almost a minute in front of Bullet, so he's got that little bit of time. So if he does pit in now, he's still got a little bit of time to carry.
Yeah. We have Sayo back to the lead. As we say, Kieran had a little bit issue. We've got Sayo back to the lead, and just going to start putting the laps down.
Yeah, so yeah, still up front.
Yeah. He's looking really good. He's got 10 seconds to Kieran. But we know that's going to turn over at the pit stop. But we're assuming that Kieran has to make a pit stop. So getting close to the last 15 minutes of the race. So that is going to probably looking at about 10-ish laps, maybe not. Yeah, what do you say? Yeah, about 10 laps left. 9 or 10 laps.
Yeah. So Tyson just out of the pits as well. So Rosberg just managing to get past Tyson. And they're up and running again, so yeah.
No, Sayo with a little bit of a mistake. Gave up a ton of time going onto the chute.
Oh, half-second too.
Went wide, went wide and saved himself, but giving up a ton of time to Kieran, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not a big deal. As Kieran is going to have to stop. Yep, there goes the penalty served. Gives back the lead. I think Kieran is...
Bit of rotation. Yeah. It's like rotation for the lead between these two at the moment.
Yeah. I guess we'll probably see... probably see Kieran either stop this lap, maybe the next lap. I think, do you want to give yourself more laps to do something? you know how much fuel you're going to have to put in. It's not going to be a full stop.
Yeah, no.
But he's probably going to stay out another lap. I would take another lap. You know, there's no points for most laps led, right? So,
no,
but it would be Sayo's anyway. I think it would be Sayo's anyway. So
it would be if it was.
Yeah, I really kind of did Tom forget he didn't why he would put so much fuel in. That just doesn't make it. Even if he's going to forget about fuel saving, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to put that much fuel in.
Yeah, I can only imagine though he just momentarily.
Yeah, forgot.
He was just in the pits, and maybe something's happened, and he'd forgotten, and he's just like, oh crap.
Because he
hadn't realised, because it's not like Tom to sort of do that as such. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably just had a mistake there. So yeah, I think half a tank would have been more than enough, I think, and the lighter weight with the tyres would help them last even longer and keep the pace. So yeah.
Driving home from work and you're driving and watching. That doesn't seem like it's a good idea. And shocky.
Shocky! Why not?
Yeah.
We won't do any on-board action though, all right? Because I don't want you to think you're driving that car.
Again, Kieran's going to be coming in
nice
this lap.
You, mate. Always good.
So again, we're at 14 minutes left. We're at the last 15 minutes. Kieran's got to be popping in for some fuel. Could probably get away with not putting tires on. Maybe save a little time doing that, but I mean, why not swap tires? You know, penalty.
Yeah, Kieran's right with Simon.
Simon Pyman's right ahead of him. Oh no!
Yeah. But Kieran's they're both pitting in at the same time. They're both pitting in, so they both had to be on the left. Both had to be on the right side.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about that. It's just it's just what it is.
Yep. All right, so Hippie.
Both pitting in at the same time.
Hippie's coming around. Takes P2.
Yeah. Oh, this certainly is getting very interesting. This last 20 minutes has become very interesting.
Kieran is out with fresh tires. half a tank of fuel for Kieran and fresh soft tires. Let's go Rosberg. Rosberg's past turn 2. So Kieran is going to pop out. He's got the 2 Group 4 leaders ahead of them. And Kieran's going to have to get past them. Is in P4. Can he make quick work of them without damage? Yes, he's through. Got 11 seconds to Rosberg, but he's got soft tires. He can really hammer
Ian, it. Yeah, Ian and Simon. Sorry, I was just sort of cutting through on Ian and Simon there. So they're both together.
Yeah.
Those two are having a battle royal, aren't they? So yeah, Simon and Ian. They haven't been too far away from each other the whole race, to be honest with you. So they've had quite a nip and tuck.
Yeah, they were so close. Phenomenal. I thought they were right on top of each other. I think they were like one car when I went and looked at them. Yeah, so say blue flag as Nick comes past them.
Yeah, they have to try and stay as focused as they can, knowing that Nick is going to be there.
Yeah.
There we go. So Nick going through onto the inside there. Lovely. Now they'll resume their battle. Simon and Ian.
Yeah, and then Tyson is right there too. Tyson's not.
Oh yeah. So
Tyson's got a little stone's throw, but he's on slightly worn tires. They're on brand new tires.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like Nick's gonna have to pit again. He's gonna get railed way down on fuel.
Tom's through now. Cool, this is going to get interesting now, so yeah. As always, and as the sun starts to go down, the track temperature slightly changes somewhat.
Yeah,
Softs will lose that grippiness that they used to have.
10 minutes to go, and Sayo's up there as the headlights come on.
Yeah, the main beams are on now.
Yeah, and
almost.
Sayo's tires are pretty well worn. Wonder if he's going to. Well, that's going to be something he's going to be suffering from, because Hippie's right behind him, 14 seconds back. And the tires are just as worn, so I don't think there's much of a push that Hippie can put on. But, you know, you don't have to apply pressure to apply pressure.
Yeah. Rosberg looks like Rosberg can last to the end, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Rosberg's
make it to the end.
Plenty of tires, plenty of fuel. He's on a slightly less grippy compound as Hippie ahead of him. He's trying to make a move for second. It's only 2.5 seconds back, 2.7 seconds back. Again, Kieran ran such a great race. Strat might have not played in, but he's got purple sector.
Yeah.
The last sector before the start finish.
Yeah, it's nice through there too.
Yeah. Sayo's in the pits.
Well, yep. So Kieran with the fastest lap. Yes.
Kieran puts in the fastest lap, and Kieran is going to be right there. Wow, what a turnaround!
Ooh. Yep. Sayo
needed tires.
Yeah.
Same with Hippie.
The cooling of the track doesn't help either because the wear on the tires and then the cooling of the track, they just become a lot slippier. They're not as grippy, and all it takes is a spin out, and you're going to lose 5 or 10 seconds from that. So
Sayo added a little bit of fuel, which seems a bit off, weird. As
I'd go flat out.
Yeah, it's going to be. Car's a little bit heavier than the car behind, but we'll just have to watch that gap. 2.4 seconds.
Kieran with a 1:45.277. That's
Kieran's got the hammer down. He's clawed into that lead just a little bit, but at purple sector. And Sayo's on the outlap, so yep, 2.1 seconds. Kieran is really on it.
So Tom's now come back into this. He's gone past Rosberg. So Robbo changed tyre, which has put Tom in front up to P4 now, and with only 2.2 seconds away from Hippie. Although Hippie is on fresh rubber, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out too. So it's not all over for Tom. It's
not at all.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, this has just been all over the place. This
This
has been amazing.
It's going to be more of a head scratcher. I wonder if Tom's going to put all that fuel in that he didn't need. But we'll see at the end. If he's got no fuel left, then it didn't matter. But if he's got the quarter of a tank of fuel left, then it's that was the seconds he could have been on track.
Definitely, but it's all unfolding now.
Sayo stretching out.
Unreal.
Kieran still with the fastest lap. It was 2 laps back, but Sayo still inched that lead back a little bit. It was down a little bit, but now it's back to 2.6.
Yeah. Kieran maintaining that 10 seconds from Hippie at the moment. So Lambo in 2 and P3 at the moment, so not looking too bad for Lamborghini, although there's no team championship in this.
Yeah.
Tom just 3 seconds behind, so yeah, very interesting. Wow.
Yeah, the gap from Tom to Hippie is kind of growing slightly, and again the gap from P1 to P2, Sayo to Kieran is also gone down a bit. I don't know if Sayo had a penalty, but I wasn't on board with them. But it's back to 2 seconds, 2.1 seconds. So again, Kieran back on the wick. It got it going again.
Stay with that, but I'll just quickly give you an update for the Group 4 side. So Ian has taken P1 now for the GTD class. Just took a half-second penalty, so Simon's down to 1.5 seconds behind him. And then we've got TNT, who is literally 6/10 behind Simon as well. So it's closing up on both groups. It's coming to quite a head, this.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And I think there's another curveball probably to be thrown at the leaders here is Bullet Masher is not that far away from them. He's probably about 5 seconds ahead of Sayo, so Sayo's going to have to deal with that Group 4 car and a chasing P2 and Kieran, so we'll see how that goes.
Crikey, and they're matching each other for pace here, because I mean Kieran's still around about 2.6, 2.5, 2.4 around that area.
Yeah.
2.5 I should say, 2.4. So.
Yeah. So Sayo's got purple sector in sector 3.
I think Kieran also hit a purple too. So this is mad.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is yeah.
Yeah, that gap's still just a little over 2 seconds. That looks like Sayo just lost purple, but he's still.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting because, like you say, it's going to be interesting where Bullet is on track.
Bullet's just crossed the start-finish line, and Sayo is crossing it now. So
Peter is 3 seconds in front of Bullet as well. So this is going to be interesting to see. They've got to navigate the drivers. Like I say, they've got to make clean overtakes as best as possible, so it's got to be clean and safe as possible. So this is going to be interesting. But Sayo has just managed to put in the fastest lap there of 1:45.115.
Yeah, it's on board with Bullet's just going through the inner loop, and Sayo is right there.
I think, just a quick update whilst you stay there as well. So Ian is 2.6 seconds in front in P1, and then Tyson is now in P2 in the GTD class. Simon, about 2 seconds behind Tyson. So he's gone through on Simon, but Simon is on the mediums and Tyson's on the softs.
Right. So Sayo makes a clean overtake on Bullet. So goes down the sole of the boot. So
he's going to come into where Peter is now.
Yep.
As they come up to the top end.
Yep. So I think the gap P1 to P2 is opened up a little bit. So less pressure on Sayo, but going to get past these slower cars, and I think he's got another car ahead of him, or he just got passed.
It's so tricky, isn't it?
Yeah,
because everyone's in a race.
yeah.
Everyone's racing, aren't they? So I mean, it's just you've got to look at Peter and Bullet. They're both racing. They're only a few seconds apart from each other, and
Sayo just put in the fastest lap, and doing that while passing the slower cars, lap traffic.
Yeah,
it's incredible. So I says, I'm just gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn it to 11.
Yeah. There we are. So just 4.5 seconds now. So negating that, negotiating the traffic there.
Right. Yep. Kieran's fuel is. He's just under an eighth of a tank. Plenty of fuel, or probably it's just gonna be close.
Tom and Robbo are in a right Porsche battle here.
Oh yeah, they are. Look at this.
Wow.
We're inside of the last minute, and I'm wondering whether or not
there's one more lap to go.
Yeah, I think if Sayo's going to play gamey games and try to back it down so that this is the last lap, or I don't think he's going to be able to do it. It's 40 seconds left, and he's gonna have to go full bore for another lap. I don't know. Yeah, Kieran will have enough fuel for that, but
that's right. It looks like. Yeah, sorry, you carry on. But crikey! No, Tom's gone back in front. Oh wow!
Oh, look at this race. Yeah, we're going to go board with. We're going to go to the Rosberg and Tom Fear race. Yeah, it's a cracker right there. Just right there.
So Sayo and Kieran are through anyway, aren't they? So they're taking theirs. Hippie will probably get through.
Right. I think this is going to be it for Rosberg and Tom Fear. This is going to cross the line with no time left. So there we go for P4.
There we are. Look at that. How close was that?
Yeah, P4,
Brilliant.
P5. Yeah, Hippie's crossed the line.
Yep,
so Hippie gets
P3.
P3 for Hippie. Well done, Hippie.
Well done.
Yep. So we've got Sayo with 5 seconds. And we go one more with Yari's Klaus on the line for P6.
Yep, well done, Yari.
Nick coming around the final turn.
Yep. Here he comes. Well done, Nick. P7.
Yep.
146
and
is there as well.
Ian's
So,
taking the lead in Group 4 in the Pro-Ams.
He has, yes. It's 2 second. He's got a 2 second advantage over Tyson. He'll bring it over the line.
Yep.
Tyson's done very well though in that Mustang. So excellent, excellent work. Yeah, flash those lights, Ian. Flash those lights.
Done. Well done, Tyson. Oh no!
Oh no! He ran out of fuel. Did no! Yes, Simon pipped him in the line. Oh, he just ran out of fuel. Wow. Crikey.
Wow.
Bullet P11. Peter and P12. Well done, guys. Well done, well done. You had a bright battle at the end there, you two.
Sayo coming around the last turn.
as well. Crikey.
Yep.
6,000 per second between
Kieran's going to run out of
fuel as well.
Kieran's going to run out of fuel here crossing the line. Well done, Sayo. Yep.
Used every drop. There you go.
Yep.
And still with a 147.496 apparently. So yeah, that's not bad.
Well done.
Out of fuel.
Excellent race. There's so much going on. We need more commentators.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. That was fantastic.
Well done.
Fantastic. Let me just take the saves on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Congratulations to Sayo. Quite a win. And yeah, I'm going to go quickly through the results. Yep, so Sayo with the fastest lap of 144.7, which, as we noted, was done going through traffic. So Sayo and Kieran, GR3 Creasy in P2, well done there. And Hippie, beautiful race by Hippie, to get P3. Rosberg and Tom Fear. That was a battle there, really a battle. It could have gone either way. Well done, Tom.
Fantastic to watch that.
Then Yari and the Mercedes P6, and Nick P7, and congratulations to Ian and the GTD class or Pro-Ams.
Excellent.
And the Group 4s, P8 overall. And then Simon Pyman got really lucky there, unfortunately for Tyson. He ran out of fuel. That was a great effort in the Mustang. By Tyson in P10, and then Bullet Masher P11, and then Peter in
P12, Karuma.
Yeah, unfortunately, Karuma, this couldn't stay with it. I think it was a lot to ask, jump in like that.
It was, with no practice, it was tricky. So, and with the issues beforehand as well, I think. So, But tried, and we do appreciate that. So fantastic. Thank you very much, Karuma, for doing that. But well done, Peter having a great little battle with Bullet at the end there as well. So there's only 6 thousandths between the two of them at the end. Time-wise. So, 600, sorry. So, really close. Nice little battle there. Okay.
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Neil. It was a very exciting race. I hope we covered enough so everybody could see what was going on there. But there was lots of racing going on there. I wouldn't have expected it, being the way this track is. Sometimes we can just walk away, but it did come back to a lot of the guys. Their strategies came back and didn't let them down. So very well done.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It was just it's great to see, isn't it? It's just all those different strats, and each people just putting their little twists on everything, and 2 stopping, 1 stopping, sort of, crikey.
Save the replay. I'll post that up when we're done with this. When we're done with the stream
too. So that's excellent. So, But congratulations to Ian and Ian and Simon. Who is it? There we go. So congratulations to Ian, Simon and Tyson. And some spinny spinners going on the track there.
Yeah.
into live
Stuff. Yeah.
But and congratulations to Sayo, Kieran, and Hippie. Yeah, some great battles though, really good battles, Doug. So really enjoyed watching that.
Yeah.
Phew. Go on, the last.
All right. Well,
multi-class last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They bring it all, don't they? The last 20 minutes of these races just bring it all. It's just fantastic to watch.
You're welcome, Nick. You're welcome. So, we're going to cut this stream off here, and thank everybody for watching, and thank those who will watch later. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all your DTR and racing needs. So we'll let Moomin sign us out here. But again, thank you for me. So.
Lovely. Yeah, thank you very much, Doug. Yeah, thanks to everyone for dropping in and joining us tonight, this evening and today, depending where you are. It's been a lot of fun. So so much to cover. That was exhausting at the end there. It was fantastic. But really enjoyed that. Next race will be at Road Atlanta in 2 Saturdays' time. So that'll be on the 12th of April. Saturday, 12th of April. So we have that to look forward to in 2 weeks. And we'll give you an update of the points at that point too, I think. So you definitely need it the week before the couple of weeks before the last race, which will be the series finale. But so Road Atlanta next. That will be back to just GTD Pro class. So that's Group 3s and the last round of the MX-5s Cup races, Doug. So I know you'll enjoy that. But so that will be happening, and that's in 2 weeks. But so it's
cool.
Goodbye from me.
Yep. All right. Goodbye from me.
Indeed. Thanks very much, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Doug.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Speak soon. Take care.